So we do a lot of things ourselves as well that creates armor. A classic one for women when we talk about genital armor is when you are even in a loving relationship with a partner you love dearly. Maybe he feels like having intercourse a little more often than you do. And you notice, oh, it's 2 weeks ago and he's starting to be like a little, grumpy, and you sense, okay, he wants to go there, but basically you don't really want to go there. And maybe you notice when he gets a little edgy, he starts also being annoyed with the kids easier, and you're like, oh, I don't want it to harm them. And the woman might be like, yeah, and I do enjoy it once we start. It's just this starting, I can't get myself to it. But once we start, 5, 10, 15 minutes down the road, I'm just as much into it as him. And then you as a woman decide to interact and maybe be penetrated with the penis inside at a moment where your body is actually still saying, no, I'm not there. So no partner has been violating you. You've been inviting it in out of a lot of taking care of other people's needs, and basically putting yourself and your own need lower to, I love him, I want to show him, you're important. So, I'll get there. And these kind of behaviors are, I think most women that are in longer relationships, they have experienced this at least once, where they weren't really there, but then, okay, I'll get myself there. But these type of actions that we do ourselves, they can actually create armor as well.
Sure.
And can create pain or numbness.
Yeah. So there's a lot of great things that you shared here. I feel like what I'm hearing is every little contraction within the body and the body's tissue really accumulates and adds up and can start to create that armor really anywhere in the body. But the our genitalia is so sensitive and such a vulnerable part of our body that the armor that can build within the genitalia for a woman or a man, it doesn't necessarily have to do with just a violent penetration of breach of boundaries. It can happen within loving relationships.
Yes.
With each contraction or resistance that is overrun by the body's owner, by just succumbing or wanting to please. And by the way, this can happen within men too, whose libido is less than their partner, and they feel obligated or forced to engage, and then they start feeling disconnected from their own genitalia.